Welcome to It's Not Just Menopause, the podcast that empowers you to navigate midlife with confidence through real talk, root cause insights, and no BS strategies that actually work. If you're dealing with fatigue, stubborn weight, brain fog, or just feeling off and overlooked, this show is for you. Discover what's really going on with your hormones and why it's not just about estrogen. Each episode breaks down what your doctor didn't explain, the internet got wrong, and what your body's been trying to tell you all along. From stress and metabolism to nervous system support and functional nutrition, we'll cover the tools that help you feel more like yourself, again, without restrictive diets, overwhelming plans, or hormone hype. I'm your host, Cindi, functional nutrition practitioner and certified menopause specialist. I'm here to guide you through the midlife noise so you can stop guessing, get the clarity you deserve, and finally take back control of your health. If you've ever felt dismissed, overwhelmed, or like your body just isn't responding the way it used to, you're in the right place. Let's rewrite the menopause story without the fluff. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of It's Not Just Menopause. Today we're going to be talking about something I get asked a lot about. You started a GLP-1, or you're thinking about it, and the question that keeps coming up is, what do I actually eat? Because nobody told you. Your doctor just gave you the prescription, maybe a general handout, which is useless. Like eat more, eat less, move more, and drink water. Okay, so the eat less, move more, drink water. That is just generic advice, and doctors have no nutrition training whatsoever. Okay. And they're giving out these weight loss drugs without any training. All right. And so now you're weeks in and something just feels off. You're tired. You're really tired. Maybe your hair is thinning. You feel weaker than you expected. The scale moved for a while and now it's stalled. And so this episode is all about why that happens and what's actually going on in your body when you're on a GLP-1 without the right nutrition foundation underneath it. Because I have 5 nutrition certifications, including the functional nutrition one where I can help you get labs done. So I have more nutrition training than doctors. Okay. So let's start with what a GLP-1 does. Okay. So it works on the appetite and blood sugar. Remember, these drugs started as diabetic drugs way before people realized they could lose weight. Before we get back to today's episode, I've got a quick question for you. Feel like your body's in chaos, but your labs are normal? You're not crazy, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. If you've been told it's just menopause or to wait it out, it's time for real answers. Take my free quiz, What's Really Driving Your Menopause Symptoms. In under 2 minutes, you'll uncover your top hidden stressor and get my free guide, The Menopause Stress Fix, sent straight to your inbox. Head to cindistickle.com/quiz or click the link in the show notes. If you're doing everything right, but still feel like a mess, this quiz is your next step. All right, let's get back to today's episode. And then everyone else wanted them for weight loss. And that's when that shortage happened a few years ago. So the poor diabetics couldn't get it when they needed it for their diabetes. Okay. So it slows gastric emptying. So it means that your food moves through your stomach more slowly, which is why you feel fuller faster and you stay fuller longer. It signals your brain to reduce the hunger. So you might not have, those hunger signals. And it helps regulate blood sugar by improving insulin response. I know within a week of starting my GLP-1, I'm on a GLP-1 and a GIP, which is tirzepatide. My blood sugar numbers started going down right away. Okay. And so that is the job of the GLP-1, okay? And it does its job really well. But here's what it doesn't do. It doesn't protect the muscle. I know I have other episodes talking about this. It does not tell your body which tissue to pull from when you're in a calorie deficit, okay? It just creates the conditions for eating less. What happens with that deficit, whether your body burns fat or loses muscle, that is entirely determined by what you eat. Okay, and so why is this important in perimenopause and menopause? Okay, because now that we're layering that in, because perimenopause and menopause is a beast in its own self, right? But this also changes everything. So in midlife, you're already losing muscle faster than you were in your 30s. It's just a given fact, biology, right? Physiology. It's just what happens. Estrogen plays a role in muscle preservation. As estrogen declines, so does your body's ability to hold on to muscle without intentional effort, meaning strength training. Your insulin sensitivity also shifted. Okay, your body handles blood sugar differently than it did even like 5 years ago. Okay, so when you start a GLP-1 and your appetite drops, which is the whole point, and you start eating less without a clear nutrition strategy, your body doesn't just tap into fat stores, right? It takes the easy route, it breaks down the muscle. And muscle loss in menopause isn't just a cosmetic issue, okay? It slows your metabolism. It makes your blood sugar harder to regulate, and it's already having issues anyway in menopause. It increases your fatigue. It affects your strength, your energy, your ability to maintain any results you're getting on the medication. The tiredness you're feeling, a lot of the time, that's your body telling you it's not getting enough of what it needs. So here's what I see when women come to me after being on a GLP-1 for a while without that right foundation in place. They're eating too little total, like not intentionally, but because their appetite is so suppressed, they forget to eat or just stop when they're not hungry. They're not getting in nearly enough protein, okay? And I get on my soapbox about this one, okay? But this means that their body has no raw material to protect or rebuild the muscle, okay? Their blood sugar is still unstable because the medication helps with insulin response but doesn't fix what they're eating, okay? So GLP-1 is just one part of the whole picture. They're exhausted and their hair is thinning, both signs the body is nutrient depleted. And results have stalled because the body has gone into protection mode, meaning your nervous system still thinks you're not getting food. It's in fight or flight and it holds on to that fat. Okay, so even if you're on a GLP-1, it's not going to work because you're not eating enough to make your body feel safe. Okay, and I don't mean overeating to where you're not going to lose weight, because in fact, even not on a GLP-1, the more you eat, the more you lose weight, because your body can relax and be safe and let go of that fat. Okay, and GLP-1s amplify the results of what you're already doing. So if what you're doing nutritionally isn't set up to support your midlife body, right, that amplification works against you. And a lot of you are spending a lot of money on these GLP-1s, okay? So you don't want to waste that money, okay? But what does nutrition support on a GLP-1 actually look like? First, enough protein. Oh my gosh, I'm talking 25 to 30 grams per meal, 3 meals a day. Like minimum 100 grams of protein a day. Okay, not because you're counting macros obsessively, because remember, I'm twice certified in macros, so I know how to do that. You just have to keep track of the protein because your muscle requires it. Remember, GLP-1s help us kind of lose muscle quicker. And in perimenopause and menopause, we're already losing muscle. So it's a double whammy, okay? So, and it's like every single day, especially when your appetite is suppressed and eating enough feels like a chore, okay? Second, blood sugar stability. The foods you choose need to work with your insulin sensitivity, not against it. That means protein and fiber at every meal. It means not skipping meals when you're not hungry. It means being intentional about what's on your plate, even when your appetite is quiet. And third, eating with structure. Your appetite cannot be your guide right now. Your body still needs fuel on a schedule, even when it's not asking for it. And fourth, understanding the side effects. Most GLP-1 side effects, the nausea, the fatigue, the constipation, the plateaus, are nutrition problems, not medication problems. They're fixable with food when you know what to do. Okay. Again, I'm on one if you've been following me for any length of time. Okay. Microdosing for like the first 18 weeks, no side effects whatsoever. I was still eating. Okay. I'm still eating. But just a reminder that GLP-1s are a tool. They are a really effective one, but a tool without a plan just creates a different kind of problem. So if you're on a GLP-1 right now and you're not sure you're eating in a way that supports it, that's exactly what we're going to be digging into over the next few episodes. And we're going to talk about blood sugar, and why GLP-1 hits differently in perimenopause, and what a real nutrition plan for your midlife body actually looks like. And then also, if you want to go deeper, I'm opening a 6-week live group program on June 2nd called the GLP-1 Nutrition Foundation. It's built specifically for women in perimenopause and menopause, so basically anyone 40 and over, right, which is a large part of the population. And you're on a GLP-1 and want to know exactly what to eat to support it, or if you're thinking about one seriously and you want to make sure you have your ducks in a row, right, which is a good way to start. So I will have the link to sign up in the show notes. So I just wanted to thank you for listening. Please share this with another woman that might be on a GLP-1 that might need this, okay? And I will be in your headphones next week. Thank you for tuning into It's Not Just Menopause. I hope today's episode gave you real clarity about what's actually going on in your body and reminded you that it's not just your hormones and it's definitely not your fault. If you found value in this conversation, make sure to follow the show so you never miss an episode. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Cindi Stickle Nutrition or head to cindystickle.com for more resources and personalized support on your menopause and midlife health journey. Until next time, keep questioning what you've been told and trust that your body is not broken. You just need the truth and the tools that actually work.